One of my new boyfriends, Lamandoro, wants to take me away for the long weekend to somewhere very quiet and private where nothing happens, so we have to stay in the hotel room all the time.
Seriously, Bella Bella is the perfect place for that.
I'd rather go somewhere overseas.
For the weekend? Are you crazy?
Some politicians do it all the time.
They have the money to waste.
Yeah, my tax money.
Exactly. They also know they can be replaced the moment a scandal appears in the press.
So they ride the gravy train as much as they can. Ugh, politicians are such assholes.
Politicians are like a baby's nappy. Every now and then you have to change them for the same reason.
I don't understand.
You'll get it. Think about it. I'm not gifted for politics. I'm more like a technically minded man.
These days, most young guys are so useless. They can't put an electric plug on a bed lamp.
Tandega says, technically minded men are the best lovers because they understand how things work.
I'm quite technically minded myself. The other day, my toaster broke, so I made a toasted cheese sandwich by using a clothes iron.
That's very clever.
They say you can find out how clever a person is by how ticklish they are.
How does that work?
The more intelligent a person is, the more ticklish he or she is.
Seriously, I'm very ticklish, especially under my armpits.
I'm so ticklish there. I only have to put my arm up and aim for my armpit and look, I'm already laughing.
Tandega is very ticklish, especially on her neck and around the belly button and down there in the amusement park area. Eish.
I find it very difficult to shave under my arms. I laugh so much that I have to do it in the shower, where the floor is already wet.
Don't worry, everybody pees in the shower.
Even our president?
Even the Queen of England.
Molefi, are you keeping Miss Piccoli from her work again with your crude toilet humor?
No, we are discussing people's intelligence.
And how you would like to have a double-digit IQ.
Do you like hospital food?
I'm just joking, okay? I'm still waiting for those test results for the new imported parliamentary toilet seats.
The soft-padded ones from China.
What else?
I've tried one. They're very comfortable. It feels like you're sitting in a limousine.
Shitting in first class.
Good. And I will recommend an approval for the tender.
No, don't. Leroy and I discovered a major flaw in the size.
Like those Spanish locomotives. Too large for our tracks.
More like the other way around. The Chinese toilets are way too small for our politicians' plus-size poopers.
Shit, a brick.
Don't panic. We're still working on the test. I just came to collect the paperwork.
The correct name for spandex ski pants is cellulite pantyhose.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it shows if your butt has any freaking hair damage.
Unlike you, I have work to do. Go get me a coffee.
Rodney, what the hell are the Hawks doing in this building?
The Hawks? Where?
There are about 20 of their cars parked outside, and rumor has it they're on the 8th floor and moving up fast.
We have done nothing wrong. Everything here is being done by the book. Seriously.
We're in the basement. If they're moving up in the building, they've already missed us.
My office is on the 11th floor.
Oh, shit. Oh, come hide underneath my desk.
Don't be ridiculous. Mrs. M has nothing to hide.
Oh, speak for yourself, Mr. Squeaky Clean.
Our books passed a very thorough external audit last month. Everything was flawless and all.
Well, what about my private life? I'm no sweet sugar fucking dumpling. You of all people should know that.
Yes, sure, we all have our little secrets, but the Hawks are interested in theft, fraud, corruption, and state capture. Not your personal life, no matter how kinky.
I'm a nervous wreck. I have to confess, I am Catholic. I've got guilt, like tremendous guilt.
About what exactly?
My domestic is an illegal alien.
An alien? From what freaking planet?
Zimbabwe, Uncle Bob's backyard. Personally, I see it as helping out a neighboring country with their unemployment problem.
That's what every restaurant owner says.
And building contractors.
Come sit in my office. We can wait there until we get some clarity about the Hawk surprise visit. I'll phone a contact of mine. Precious, bring us some coffee.
Ooh, and something sweet, cupcakes or Cook Sisters. When I'm nervous, I have a monster sugar craving. Personally, I prefer imported domestics. The locals can be so fucking cheeky.
The toilet seat has passed the comfy test and failed the size test. What else should we test?
What about a friction test? Some people move a lot, especially during spite poop.
Or when they are seriously constipated.
And then we can do the red ring test.
What the fuck is that?
We test how long you have to sit on the seat before you get a red ring around your poopo.
Why?
Because Can gives you varicose veins.
If you use too much pressure, you can burst a vein in your head.
Or get hemorrhoids.
They say it is not if you get a hemorrhoid, but rather when.
That's very cuck news. So, who's gonna volunteer for these tests?
Not me. All my magazines are at home. When I sit on the toilet, I have to read. It's compulsory.
Same here. I have often, out of frustration, read the fine print on the back of a toilet cleaner bottle. This product contains hydroxychloride, artificial flavoring, fat-free oil, and all sorts of cuck.
Jeez, guys, there is a nervous buzz in this building. The Hawks are on the 8th floor.
I saw nothing, I know nothing. I was off sick on that particular day.
How many times did I say in front of witnesses that I will do the right thing and get a TV license?
What are you two talking about?
We're not talking, not a word. Because why? If you say nothing, you can't lie yourself into a corner.
I feel like I'm going to puke. Let's take the day off and disappear.
The car park is emptying out like it's Chayile time before a long weekend.
Exactly where and which department are the walks on the 8th floor?
Arts, culture, science, and fashion.
Aha! I've always been suspicious of the moffies on that floor.
The designer suit gents with earrings and their weird haircuts.
Tommy, Dickie, and Harry with the pink hair.
You know their names.
I met them at Fogile from Fogile's Fresh Flowers coming out party.
What sort of parties do you go to?
Genius was also there. You should have seen how Vusi danced to that gong music with Harry Gwaza.
You did a very sexy tango with Tommy Baloy, and then Dickie Dlamini got the hell in and left with Basil Bingwa.
You've always been suspicious of those morphies, but you party with them.
Sorry, that whole evening is a blank to me. I blame the booze and the boom.
Maybe it's better if I know nothing. Do you perhaps know what the fucking Hawks are doing on the 8th floor?
They are in the large conference room, all dressed up in black shirts, green trousers, and yellow bow ties.
My liver fork.
The TV people are also here with their cameras and a band.
A band? What sort of band?
The Metro Police Brass and Bongo Band.
What the fuck? Is that how they are now being filmed for TV? Arresting people, seizing property, while the band provides the soundtrack?
No, the Hawks are singing.
Seriously? The Hawks think they are now fucking pop stars.
They have a choir, the Velvet Voices of the Men in Black. They're making a music video.
For what? YouTube? Vimeo? MTV? Don't they have fucking work to do?
I'm sure everyone in this building would prefer that the Men in Black would come here to sing rather than work.
Then the frantic panic was for fucking nothing.
You also panicked. You were shitting your pants.
You are wrong. It was nothing more than a few nervous spots.
I'll get it. Hello, TVT Center. Tandeka, I'll tell him. Your wife says there's someone at home asking to see your TV license.
Fuck me.
Now that is what shitting in your pants looks like.
Hello?
Look at them. All the fucking time in the world. Sit. Let's begin this meeting. Where's Precious?
Here I am. Some idiot pushed all the buttons on the lift again, and it stopped on every freaking floor.
Dabo, this is a place of work, not your playground. And those lifts are not your toys.
This time it really wasn't me.
Did you know if it wasn't for lifts, no buildings would be higher than 3 stories?
Seriously?
Well, it's obvious. If the stairs went all the way up to the 11th floor, it would be very time-consuming and unproductive.
I think you really missed the 11th floor.
My office had a view, the evergreen trees in the northern suburbs. Now I'll look into the back of the car park toilets.
We don't even have a window.
Did you know if it wasn't for telephones, there wouldn't be any skyscrapers?
Why ever not, Rodney?
Can we please continue with this meeting?
Working in a skyscraper without a telephone would force you to spend more time in the lifts than in your office.
On-site inspections forces me to spend more time on the road than in the office.
My daddy spends more time in the Flamingo Hotel's bar than at home.
I have this urgent memo here from the board. It says, in the future, all departments and agencies must prevent panic and irresponsible rumors by informing the board timelessly of any visits by members of the police, the army, the Hawks, the fire brigade, the paramedics, or the red ants?
What red ants?
The red ants. Those municipality owns in the red overalls who somewhere break down the shacks in the squatter camps. Normally in the middle of the fucking winter nogal.
One time in a municipality swimming pool in Benoni, I got stung by a fucking bee right here in my left nipple.
Wow. In the bullseye.
Dead center. It was really so fucking sore. At that time, I was 13 and I had stonies.
Holy shit. I would bekak myself.
I did, in my new swimming costume.
People, please, get your minds out of the toilet. Is it not enough that I have to stare at the back of those fucking things all day from my pokey little office? Hey, what are you doing? I hope you're not writing all of that down in the minutes.
No, Mr. Reddy. I was just correcting a spelling error.
Okay, next on our agenda. The tender forms for the printing of the new business cards for the board members in 11 different languages.
Did you know our country is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most official languages?
It makes you wonder, is it really an achievement to be proud of? Or do the other countries know something that we don't?
Like what, for instance?
To print in 11 different languages costs 11 times more.
Mr. Reddy, you are highly intelligent.
Thank you for noticing, Precious. Maybe that is why I am the manager and not any one of you fucking clowns.
Let's tickle him, just to find out.
Find out what?
How high your IQ is.
Sit down. You are not allowed to physically touch management. Stop your shit and let's focus on the matter at hand. Have the new tender form templates been delivered to the printers?
We will send Genius with it later today. At the moment, he's stuck somewhere.
Where? In the billiards room with Telkom techies?
No, he is helping us with a very important test.
A red ring test. 10 more minutes, and he would have been on that toilet seat for exactly 2 hours.
And the red ring should be clearly visible even on his black ass.
What is wrong with you two clowns? I've warned you not to use other staff members in your tests.
You warned us about Precious. You said nothing about Genius.
I didn't mind being used. That coconut body butter was amazing for my skin.
Rodney, what the hell is going on down here?
We are having a meeting, Mrs. M.
Where is that genius in Duli?
Please ask these two clowns that question.
What have you two done with my messenger? He was supposed to collect my personalized number plates an hour ago.
What did you choose to get on your personal number plate?
The name you all call me behind my back.
Cheeky bitch.
No, Rodney! Her Royal Highness.
Lerato tells me there was utter chaos this morning on the 9th floor when they heard the Hawks was 1 floor below them.
Gearbox in the car park says Bugsy Watson and Basil Bingo was in such a moose panic. They put their files through the paper shredder and somewhere dumped their computer hard drives in Zoo Lake.
It takes a very long time to paste documents together with sticky tape after it's been accidentally shredded. Ask me, I've done it before.
I won't even try to do it. I'm useless with puzzles.
I don't miss any detail. My mom says I have a photostatic memory.
Amazing. My memory leans more towards being pornographic.
Oh, Leroy, you're very naughty.
Not in my ass. He's a pervert.
But these toasted cheeses are lekker.
The iron works like a bomb.
Tabo, my teddy, I brought you your lunch.
Hi, my sweetie pie. That's kind and thoughtful of you.
When you start talking like a pompous smartass, then I know something is going on.
There's enough food here today. You didn't have to bring him any lunch.
Yay. Did I talk to you when I miss titties? What are you hiding under this towel?
Oh, nothing. We are working on a highly confidential product.
What product? A sex toy?
No, this.
You're making toasted cheeses with a clothes iron.
Yes, it works surprisingly well.
I invented it.
You can also use it, for instance, if your toaster breaks down.
Just be honest and tell me that you're fed up with the lunches that I make you. Then I won't waste my time doing it anymore.
Oh, no, sweetheart. I love your lunches.
I can see what's going on here, Molefe. I'm no fucking fool. We'll talk about this at home.
Did you see that? Tandeka doesn't believe a fucking word I say.
Let me tell you one of my daddy's secrets. He says, If you want your wife to believe every single word you say, talk in your sleep.
Your daddy is a fucking genius.
Really, Mrs. M?
Oh, yes, zero tolerance, my girlie. Both Bugsy Watson and Basil Bengwa have been suspended on full pay for suspicious behavior.
Have you noticed the cars those two drive?
No, I only keep an eagle's eye on the cars where I park in the executive section.
Bugsy drives a white G-Wagon and Basil drives a golden G-Wagon.
What? How come I don't know about this?
Because they park down there where we, the lower level staff, parks our cars.
I will immediately recommend to the board to launch a lifestyle and motor vehicle audit on everyone in this building.
They both have personalized number plates.
Seriously.
Bugsy has Mr. Big and Basil has Mr. Money.
Hello? What exactly is happening here and all?
What does it look like? Precious is doing my nails.
During work hours,
What exactly were you doing outside the office during working hours?
I attended a very high-level business lunch meeting with the directors of Punjabi Plastics.
The company that makes those floral toilet seats.
Direct contact between my junior staff and the CEO should always go through me.
What are you saying? Can you do nails?
No, but we have to respect protocol.
Protocol, schmotocol, my ass. Get back into your poker office and pretend to work for a change.
If you say so. But I do take exception to the way you talk to me in front of my staff.
Is he always this uptight?
Only when he's sober.
But he just went for lunch. You should see me after a business lunch. Waka waka samina.
The directors of Punjabi Plastics are not allowed to drink alcohol.
Are they Muslim?
Reformed alcoholics.
What's up, gorgeous?
Genius, come back here.
Hi, Mrs. M. I didn't know you were here.
Are the personalized plates on my car?
Yes, it looks great. It suits you.
Her Royal Highness.
No, her royal shortness.
Her royal shortness.
Yep.
You're a fucking moron.
That's what my mother also calls me.
Did you know in Korea, people eat spiders?
Rather that than spiders eating people.
I don't even know where Korea is. Anyway, who wants to stay in a place that sounds like an upset stomach?
They get that? Because why? They eat too many of those deep-fried spiders.
You two know nothing about history.
And you know bugger all about cars.
We have lots of items on our agenda this morning. The chair is not going to tolerate any interruptions or deviations.
Go for it. We're all ears.
The first item, I put this on the agenda myself. Direct contact between the CEO and the staff, notably the junior staff. Well, there it is, on the table, to be discussed. Any ideas, objections?
It doesn't worry me.
Same here. Ek voel fear.
I have no objections.
I have. This is a deliberate ignoration of protocols and procedures.
Is this because I did Mrs. M's nails?
No, you can do her nails as long as it is not during working hours and you two don't talk, particularly about me.
Excuse me. When women are doing their nails, that's exactly what we do. They talk. It's compulsory. It's therapy.
Let's just talk off the record for the moment. Are there any recording devices or cameras being tested in here at the moment?
No, nothing.
Fuck all.
I want to know everything that you and Mrs. M said about me. Every word and all.
Chair, point of order.
Yes, Dabo.
You said the chair won't tolerate any deviations from the agenda this morning.
The chair may deviate, not you lot. Shut up. Go ahead, Precious.
If you insist.
I do.
Mrs. M said, we are privileged to have a seasoned manager like you, and your work ethic will be more respected if you could just cut short those long, endless meetings.
Right. Items 2 to 24 on the agenda. Any ideas or objections? Meeting adjourned. Thank you and all.
You are more so clever, very smart, and beautiful.
Thanks. That's exactly why other women don't like me. Gorgeous, smart. It's a deadly combination.
What the fuck just happened?
What's wrong? You've been in and out of the loo like a yo-yo this morning.
This has been going on since yesterday.
Have you got an upset tummy?
No, an empty one. I think my mind is playing tricks with me. I blame those two in the workshops. They made me sit on that seat for hours, and now I can't stay away from it.
It's psychosomatic. Mind control, like Pavlov's rats.
Or the leftover curry and rice Mozzie's mother gave me.
If her family ate the same thing last night, surely they should have the same problem.
There's nothing wrong with them. They had the very same dish last Thursday and then warmed it up last night for me.
Your problem isn't psychological. It's freaking fruit curry.
Tell those two space cadets in the workshop, Mrs. M said they're not allowed to ever use me for any fucking test again.
They're not allowed to use me either.
Did they also make you sit?
No. Last month, they made me rub coconut body butter all over my whole body.
To test what exactly?
Leroy's brother's new video camera.
Seriously? Oh shit. Here we go again.
You should warn me when you have problems at home with your wife. Give me some notice to at least bring some money for takeaways.
Sometimes that happens so fucking fast.
I think I could see the signs yesterday when she walked out of here.
That is not the problem. Last night, I talked in my sleep.
Did she believe you?
Every word.
I told you it would work.
Yes, but the problem is, I really talked in my sleep.
Not chaff.
No, for fucking real. Apparently, I was talking about boobs and bums, and I also mentioned her younger sister Nandi's name.
The sister who did the nude modeling.
Yes, that one.
No wonder why we're eating this dry shit today.
My sweetie pie, my honey bunch.
Molifa, are you brown-nosing me?
Yes, my love. I hate it when you're pissed off with me.
Honesty, that's all I ask. Just tell me if you don't want me to make you lunch or if you don't like my food anymore.
No, my sweetheart. Yesterday was a mistake.
A big mistake.
We were stupid. I'm sorry, my honey bunch.
It will never happen again. Genuine.
Okay, then.
And you are no longer angry because of what I said in my sleep?
Oh, we will talk about that later, lover. Now, when you two feel like being stupid again, please use this. It was sitting in a cupboard at home. One of 8 we got as a wedding present. Okay, bye.
A toaster.
For the workshop.
With love from Uncle Jacob and Aunties Gertrude, Gloria, Tobeka, and Nkanyiso. May your lives and love melt together like cheese in this toaster.
Very touching, eh, Tabo?
Yes. Very, very touching.